This is one of the most expensive product in Malaysia, the bird nest. It's made of the swiftlet's saliva, and we've just visited this farm in a suburban area of Kuching. The most important thing of the bird nest farm is the sound, and this fake sound.
这个东西不能够讲每个月固定多少，有的人他建一间那个鸟屋，亏钱都有，他没有鸟来，都没有了。
Hello YouTube, this is Yan. I am on my longest way back home from Europe to China, and right now I am in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia. In this episode, I want to talk about a very interesting food phenomenon, the bird nest. It is made of the saliva of the birds, and it is perhaps the most expensive saliva in the world. In China, traditionally, bird nest has been seen for centuries as a precious delicacy. Personally, I've never consumed that, but it's very expensive in China. And Malaysia happens to be the second largest production country of the bird nest, following Indonesia. So in this episode, first of all, I'm going to visit a shop and show you how this bird nest products look like, and then I will visit a bird nest farm to check out how it is produced. If I Google bird nest on Google Map, I can find many locations, and I am just going to the nearest bird nest shop. In this shop, there is not only the bird nest, but also all the other kinds of interesting food material. But bird nest is a signature product. For example, here in this showcase, those are the unprocessed bird nest. That's the bird egg. And those are the processed one. Hi.
找什么？
燕窝。
燕窝啊。
对，我想看一下。
行。
So here you can see the difference. This one is a golden one, and this one it looks like white glass noodles. 这种燕窝多少钱一盒呀？
这种是240。
240一盒。对。有多少克呀？
这个是一片，差不多5到6克。5到6克。对，这边是6片。1、2、3、4、5、6片。是。OK， 一般上这个是冻腌。然后颜色的那个颜色。
The friendly shop salesman just presented me 2 different kinds of bird nests, and she told me that they are produced in 2 different environments. This one is from the bird nest farm, a cultured bird nest, and this one is from the nature. 这样一盒要多少钱啊？这个方便问吗？
打个比方说这样子好不好？这个假比方说这个1克是8块，那么这个呢就可能就 double， 价钱就 double。
这个1克8块，这个1克16块，就是论克算的。Besides the dried bird nest, this is already cooked one, and it is cooked with water and some sugar. 它炖的时候就是直接燕窝加水加糖冰糖，
就这样子，
就没有其他东西了。
没了。哦。那一般上我们就是燕窝，它有养颜滋补，对吗？
就是女性吃的比较多的。
也不单单女性啊，男性也可以吃嘛，因为每个人都有个肺嘛，它对我们的那个呼吸系统啊，就是肺的功能有很大的帮助啊。那如果买回去做的话呢，怎么一个做法呀？也就是仅仅是炖糖水吗？ 可以炖糖、冰糖，当然也可以炖咸的，也可以，但一般上人家都吃甜的，就是炖冰糖。
I have always been interested in a bird nest farm, and I was looking for someone who can take me there. And yesterday at the Chinese temple, I got in contact with the Chinese communities, and one of the locals, he happens to know the bird nest farm. So today I'm going to meet him in a moment, and we're going to ride a scooter to some of the places near Kuching, and we're going to discover how bird nest is produced in this area. And my mouth is not fully recovered from eating the jungle fruit. It will take a couple of days. My contact, his name is Wen Yongsen. Originally, his ancestors are from Fujian province, but he grew up here, so he's very familiar with the surroundings. And we're going to meet here in this place in a waterfront area. It's very hot and humid today, so before leaving, I already got sweat so much.
你现在是要去看燕窝啦，小天的啦啊。
对。
我带你去哦，我在电单车下。
好的。
我那个问他们，他们不要给我，不要跟我去，他问我找谁，我又不知道。
我们先去看那个燕窝，对吧？
要燕窝。燕窝是很大的。
There's a lot of traffic, but with the scooter, it's really easy to move in between the cars.
这边都是老的路，这是第9个店了，第9个大街。那明天就在养大街了。
We need to tank up a little bit for this long ride. So this is a relative of Wen, the family of his.
Hello.
Hello.
这个是我的把记，我的把记安哥，ini si orang datang dari China macam television dia mau tengok itu rumah burung, aku panggil dia datang, so aku bawa kok, nantilah duduk sekejap.
After asking for permission, now we are able to enter one of the bird nest farms. This is one of the smaller ones. There are also bigger ones.
小天这也是一样嘛，只是大小而已嘛。也是这做法，但是装它的机器都是引燕过来呀，引燕的。好像那个鸟啊、燕子啊，听到它会过来。它有分2种，一种是母叫的，一种是那个 baby 叫的。
这一种是母燕叫，一种是小燕叫。
对。
And outside you can hear the sound. It's the sound made by the machines. And
很简单做的。
We're going to have a look inside at the bird nest, but they are very sensitive animals, so fortunately, luckily, I don't use any perfume.
就是这样，你看光线，boleh buka lah, boleh, boleh buka lagi.
Nanti dia ada dalam, nanti dia keluar nanti.
他是怕那个鸟跑掉了，是吧？他给你看这样。
好的。
那个鸟就是跑进来，你看到吗？你看到那个鸟啊？鸟窝那边？那边呢？那个鸟窝啊，它就飞过来做鸟窝。它装它声音喊呢，那小鸟会机器这样，它们是从上面飞下来，在里面飞上飞的，它会在这边做窝吗？这个洞啊，这个洞呢？那个电线装声音，你看到吗？就是那个装它声音跑过来，因为它里面是暗暗的，那个就是鸟燕的地方那个燕窝的。
Dia lagi terbang.
This is one of the basic bird nest farms, so it's often built near the river because it can track the birds and then you sing inside those artificial loudspeakers that produce the sound of mother bird and baby birds. And on the ground there are a lot of bird shit. They have to clean it up regularly, otherwise maybe the mouse or other animals would come in and eat the bird eggs. The production of this small farm, it's not very high because it's not an industrialized production. It's mainly for the family to have a side income. Those are the bird nests that they've collected.
这是内蒙。 你拿相片照一下。
It's actually not very big, and you can see that there are some small
Ini belum cuci.
feather inside.
Ini belum
还没有
cuci.
洗，还没有洗过的，还没有洗，天然的，还没有洗。
还没有洗过。
还没有敲毛啊，还没有洗呀。还有毛啊，毛还没有洗啊，还没有清理的，还没有清理过的。
So it's
Ini
unprocessed.
kalau sudah cuci dia putih semua.
如果洗到完它就变白。
So the quality is different. Some have a lot of feathers, and you have to clean them carefully. Some has less
像
feathers.
这样，你看黑黑这个就是毛啊，这个就是毛。
The black thing inside is a feather. So this
But yeah,
one has a lot of feather, while this one has much less feather. This is one of the most expensive product in Malaysia, the bird nest. It's made of the swiftlet's saliva.
Ini pandai besar nih. Dia kembang.
哦，他讲如果这个东西拿去洗的时候啊，人家挑毛啊，它这个燕窝会肿去，像面一样，肿了它一条一条啊，然后剥一条一条一细一细的，就会变像面一条一条的，他们才能够打它的毛。
So you have to wash it and then take out the feather inside. 他们是自己挑吗？还是让别人挑？
因为看你咯，如果你要自己挑就自己挑，你不要挑你给别人挑，可是给别人挑你损失大，他们会拿跑你东西。
哦，自己挑怎么挑呀？
还没有清洗过的，如果你要用水清洗啊，好像他们像雨水啊，大还不可以啊，要好像我们自来水的那些比较清洁的水洗来讲啊，它放下去之后，它就会肿到大力这样。肿到大力以后啊，你就能够打它的毛。就这样而已。
This is one bird nest. First of all, they have to put it into the water. They cannot use random water. They have used more or less purified water. And then this piece of nest will get swollen, get bigger. They take out the feather, and then they put the clean nest in a plate. And then the nest will get a kind of sticky yet soft. They can put two pieces of nest together to make it a bigger one. And then they will let the nest dry, so it will become a more or less clean bird nest that is ready to sell.
Bikin dia kembang. Suruh dia masuk dalam ini. Ini pakai contoh dia. Masuk dalam ini bagus-bagus.
他们会用这个模子，然后把这个洗过的放在里面，然后呢，让它成型，
让它成型一个形，那个模型出来一粒这样啦。
Dia ikut ini.
So some are bigger, some are smaller, and some are more or less broken. But after processing,
因为每个燕窝它都小的嘛，这样小的呢，散这样小的啦，这样散啊，一点点的啊。
所有的都可以用，就不浪费了。
对，它全部都是可以用，这个全部都是燕窝来的，他们就是做一粒磨出来，就是这样，算是一粒磨出来，你知道吗？他们就是这样短的，一点点的，一点点的，弄出来的。
So originally they have different shapes, but after using this mold, they will be more standardized.
不都 standard 啊，因为差不多。
那他一个月能拿到多少个窝呀
？10粒，至少10粒。
啊，一个月10粒这个窝。
Bukan dia bikin sarang semua.
他讲不是讲不是很多进去，不是讲每一个都有做窝的，因为燕是具有季节性的，好像它的要生蛋的话啊，它的起来啊，部落起来啊，它就生蛋了啊。这个东西不能够讲每个月固定多少，有的人他建一间那个鸟屋，亏钱都有，他没有鸟来，都没有了。
这一盒大概有多少钱？能卖多少钱呀？
这个一盒里面，1公斤这个是4000。
1公斤4000马币。
如果是1克来讲，这个是40块啊。
一个40克。 Just now in the other farm we saw a smaller one. On our way back we saw a bigger bird nest farm. The structure is the same. There is a higher part and that one's a lower part. 它那个鸟要喂东西给它吃吗？
不用喂的。
不用喂。
啊，不用喂。
飞进去了，你看飞进去了。
不用喂的。因为现在我们已经安装那些鸟的声音啊，那个播音啊。
这个鸟的声音你们是在哪儿买的呀？
是买来的。
买来的。
有它的产品啊，一个播音这样啊。装在窗，你看那窗口边那个是哪里？那个黑那个播音啊。
窗下面那两个小小的就是播音的。
对啊。
然后鸟就从那个地方飞进去。
鸟听到的时候认为说这边有鸟，在那边呢，我们就来参观呢。
The most important thing of the bird nest farm is the sound, and this fake sound kind of attract the birds to settle down inside the building. And once there is one, comes the other. They start building the nest, and then the farmers can harvest the nest. But once their nests were harvested, the bird won't leave. They will make the new one. So once this business starts, it's hard for them to stop. It's kind of quite a profitable business. I was looking for some cheap, affordable bird nest product.
This one.
2.5. And this one?
Wait.
Ah, 2.2. Oh. Finally.
So you want?
Yes, I want one. Let me have a look at the components. You can go first. YouTube. Yes, YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes. Hi. Thanks. Thanks. So let me try this bird nest drink. The consumption of bird nest and its claimed health benefit was documented in Ming and Qing dynasty. That is about 600 years ago. And by then it was mainly consumed by the emperors, its families, and court officials. The main ingredients include water, sugar, jelly, and the last ingredient is genuine bird nest, which means it contains the minimum bird nest. It looks like green tea, and it smells like egg and sugar. Tastes like sugary water. There isn't much flavor in it, so just sweet, that's it. And finally, is it really so magic? Although the bird nest is claimed to have so much health benefit, there is a lack of research to support such idea. The main nutrient of a bird nest is nothing but carbohydrates, protein, and minerals, and all of that can be found in other sources such as the eggs and milk, which are significantly cheaper. So what makes a bird nest so expensive is perhaps only the history. This is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoy watching it, and if you want to support my work, please give me a thumb up or subscribe below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.